put on DMT. Huh. I have to say, I'm always in a trance, or I try to be. But this is interesting. I feel very relaxed, stress-free, pain-free. I listened to this one time before. We both had the same experience is what happened. Yep, at different times, where I saw this real weird looking dude, where I put the headphones on and thinking, oh, this is relaxing. Next thing you know, there's some weird dude with some long, like, it was like his nose was half his face, but connected to the mouth. He looked like a Jew genie, or Jew joker, or what do they call those? The majestic, something like that. Yeah. Let's see what's up today. I don't know if I'm me or you. When I get like this, I'm not sure if this is who I am, or if this is coming off of you and I'm just picking it up. What is this? The karma. This feels like the washer is full. There ain't no soap in that motherfucker. Feel me? Then they take the shit out and throw that shit in your dryer. Now your dryer, which was once unsoiled, you get what I'm saying? You dig it? Perspective I got now. I make my decisions quick when I feel this shit coming around, right? When I can tell that somebody's just doomed, I'm out. I haven't got time for the pain. Or just being let down. Imagine always like, man. I'm tired of being like, man, really? I'd rather be like a Tibetan monk and have not a nothing, but still nothing, than to have people trying to chop me down, chop me up. Seriously? Things aren't the same since I was a child. We used to play under the trees. We used to climb trees. We always had something to do. There was always something popping up. We couldn't get into enough. We would be building forts. We would be climbing up trees, going to the pool. And I remember when I was a child, they would have to come looking for me to come in. I mean, I would hide out in bushes as a girl and play with the boys. I don't remember if I was alone as a child, but I feel like for most of my life, even if I had people around me, I was alone. You know, it's just weird. I don't know if I'm me or you. Now, somebody else here likes to have a bunch of people. I'm missing out. Oh, it is my only fear of an opportunity, any kind of opportunity. But the problem is, when you stay with someone like this, where I don't care what the opportunity is, man, take risk, right? I take risk. Someone's got a fake Latino. I can tell. Oh my God, what the fuck, man? That's all oh my God, not again. Huh. This sounds like Sally Struthers with a bad Mexican accent. I said that for a reason. The sneaky fox. Why'd you sleep in the getaway car again, Holmes? I mean, it's like you just moved into that motherfucker. Run free. No. I have to at least keep an open mind. that this could be intentional, leading to something else that maybe I'm not aware of yet. You know, it is weird when you have something set up, we'll say. I got something set up. And there should be some type of, not nervousness, but ambition. You should be able to feel ambition. And then there's always that one where, why are you so calm? Are you on the other side? Are you on neither and in trouble with the law? Why are you so, yeah, I'm good with that. Why aren't you putting your footprint in this? That was so important to you. Yeah, this is a business owner or a CEO or something. Why now that we're here, you kind of sleeping on this shit? Is something coming out from the past? Somebody spoke some. Yep. This is what they did. They spoke some. That leads to, they're gonna have no friends their whole life. And this could be about some type of, if this is a corporation, this could definitely be that someone's going to drop to their knees when they find out just how many children have been manufacturing the product. And not just that, but the underground tunnels and where they take them and why they're so tired to go to work the next day. I hope for the, is it a woman? I hope that you can, I hope that it's not you. Because this, I don't know if I'm me or I'm you when I do this shit. You could have even gotten involved in this and you're a mother. I think with a lot of this comes competition with other corporations. That competition becomes dangerous because there's something else connected to all of these corporations that benefit, like the mafia that comes around in the neighborhood and the communities and asks for Chasnat. This is different. They'll blackmail you, threaten your kids, lock them up. It's fun in movies, but when it gets, big to the point where I think we've capped out. Otherwise, now we wind up attacking each other. What happens at that point when all of the slaves are gone and now it's all the slave masters are left? And now this is a breeding inferno of addiction. So yeah, that could be a thing. I don't know if I'm me or you. I'm a little disappointed in myself that this would be pairing kids, or creating those things you fill out, just having some kind of tie to it. I could barely get breath, so this. There are brothers who have two totally different views on this. I would have never done this to a child. Fix it. One brother is adamant. The other one is quiet. I'm going to go with the one that's quiet. This one knows that it's not them. Or that they didn't do it, or they didn't have anything to do with it. They're good. This is how I move, sir. Ma'am, the same for you, for the women who, I don't, me having a response like that would suggest that it triggered me, or I don't. Well, yeah. Has this always been that way? I think for me personally, if I get to the point where I'm like this, where you say something and I'm triggered, it's because it was done multiple times when I tried to handle it differently the first time and possibly the second, maybe. Let me get another one here with the same cards. I'm just going to do it. I don't know if I'm me or if I'm you. When I cheat at Trivial Pursuit. I mean, I think that's what I... Okay. The good thing is here is you're starting to notice that type of thing. Is this me? Is it them? Am I mirroring them? Are they mirroring me? This gets weird. I mean, if I look too deep into this, it really could just be that we all pick up on things. It's a program. We could say mirroring, extended mirroring through lengthy timelines could lead to taking on the whole persona of somebody. And whoa, you may not even know what comes, the little things, the fine print that comes with that type of persona. And once again, I forgot what I was talking about. It'll come back. Oh, this is cheating with... You wouldn't think to cheat if you were both horrible, right? We only cheat when we feel we need to compete in a way that may not be comfortable with what we are able to put into it. Not that what we can, but what we put into it by choice. It's a problem saying that I lost or I just didn't win. Whatever one makes you feel less of a loser, which isn't the case. There has to be someone on the other side that didn't win. It just doesn't make sense. And after a while of cheating or trying to sabotage the opponent, you start to feel bad about it eventually. Better to feel bad about 1, 2, or maybe 3 than 20 or 30 years down the line and it's 40 motherfuckers now. I gotta sit there and go, God damn, I fucked this one up. I did this to that one. They're gone. Whew. And this isn't even about having compassion. This is just about... It's funny how you forget the things you've done. And or the things that you've helped go away. I don't know if I'm me or if I'm you. But I didn't get into this. I wasn't into this. This wasn't even an option in my life before I met you. And what is this? I mean, just here we go. I'm doing something else. Should I get the never ever ever? Because that just sound like some hood shit if I have to grab that. Dumped someone with a Facebook status change. No, I was wrong. I don't know if I'm me or if I'm you when I go on there and change my relationship status, even though it hasn't, just so that you look on there and get angry. I don't remember doing this before. I seen you do it. Huh, Scorpio. Huh. This is like the death to the account. Yeah. This is lying about being sick too. I don't know if I'm me or if I'm you. When I say I broke my arm and I had it wrapped up, yeah, that's a heavy liar with the devil, and that's a compulsive liar on Facebook. I have become a fraud. If it's not the images, it's the background. I mean, shit, I can pencil my own kids in if I want. I can say I have a picture with Elon Musk and that I met him, and how is somebody going to know that? I believe we'll never see him until that day when that one person, that one winds up getting an opportunity to work for this man. I guess that's what they're trying to say, is that the lies always come out. Yep. This is also other profiles. Still doing this, huh? This must be a younger... Is this a different generation? This is, I have to look better than their profile picture. This could be Instagram, Twitter. What's sex pot? Or something close. Okay, besides being just, you know, kind of sexy. And then I think, I'm not even sure if without all this other stuff, I would be that attracted to them physically. It's the other stuff and the confidence that comes off this one. That's, but then there's a business. Just be careful of new people. Is this an aphrodisiac? Sex pot number 16, aphrodisiac. Somebody's, they didn't do it yet. They're angry that it works. That's it. If I don't know if I'm me or if I'm you when, what's this? Okay, when we tip the waiter or the bartender. When I go out by myself, I'm a better tipper. Yeah, now I say I mean, I don't leave them hanging. But at the same time, it seems like when I'm out by myself, yeah, I look at this shit differently. I pay attention to the service. Maybe that's it. Maybe the conversation that we have, because this is a woman or a man who likes to see that. I try to be that too, Philly. Yeah, and there's a way to do it in a darker way for sure. You're right. That darkness is sternness and just unwavering facts. That is darkness for this phony world that we live in. But it's a darkness that's needed, because the light of that for me would be, I never correct you, or I never say, that's wrong though, which creates this intense darkness. So for me, that's more dark than telling it like it is so that it triggers something or it forces something in somebody to have to look at themselves or something in a way that is undeniable. That could bring some type of other light. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's you or you. I'm not sure if I'm me or I'm you when I say sex pot. Did I say that in high school? I mean, are we bringing that back? I'm not interested. Okay. Spent more money partying than rent. And I'm not sure if it's me or you, but I know that if I try to put it all on you, I look crazy. Oh, what kind of shit are we doing here? Party, yay. So tonight I'm gonna K-E. Looks like ketamine. Like it's 90 ketamine, you know. This one is going to be prostituting out of a garage. That's eventually going to be like a carport once her addictions kick in full time. And she hawks everything in there and it's just walls. Then eventually the addiction's going to get to her so bad that the walls, she's going to go beating the walls out and pulling some Shawshank when she could just hit the button. It's going to be like that. I don't know what the hell kind of, this is ketamine. And kettle! Yay! What else? I hope this isn't an older woman. No, I just hope it's not. M.I. Molly. I Molly. What's I Molly? It's just a name, huh? It's I Molly. Oh. Intense. Ooh. Yay. Leprod, what is it? Leprozan? Leprozan? Whatever it is. Leprozan? Lol. Look, oh, more Molly. No, Miffies. Got Miffies, we got Mollies, we got Kennies, we got Keddies, we got yo, emo. Somebody stop. Is that some? um, I'm not sure if it's me or you. Because we're twins. But you are starting to look, my friend, like a puppet. Lay off the shit. Is this an Afghan? Okay, well, let's see what else this is. Let's see what emo is on the Urban Dictionary. An emotional person. I don't know if it's me or you when I get upset like this. I mean, usually I cried American Me. What was this? Florence and... Well, no, excuse me. Harry and the Hendersons. Sorry. That could be something that the Hendersons were involved. Or a Henderson. Oh, let's go on. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know if it's me or you that when I bake cakes, they crack or something, or the pies, they don't turn out right. The shit drops. I'm not sure if it's me or you. Do I make a noise? Do I bang stuff? When I go out, does somebody intentionally ask me to go outside and take the trash out or get something so that they can bang and drop my cake? Because we're looking at this. We're looking at people who are doomed, right? Look at this. I'm faded. This could be for zombieism. Not sure if it's me or you, but I seem to treat for Uber all the time. Well, that is you saying it, Sheila. Thank you. He's smart. He just wanted to hear it. I'm not sure if it's me or you, but somebody could have been putting dope in something. Loopy. No. This kind of dope actually makes you a dope. Kid brain. I meant to turn back time. I was talking about maybe going back to the 80s and the 90s. The 70s would have been good. It doesn't have to be for everything, but this feels like I'm going back emotionally. Come to your emotional rescue. King of Wands. We all know this motherfucker. Somebody says, I'm not sure if it's me. I didn't say dope like this. I did in high school. I stopped saying dope and John at 40. That may have even been a little too late. Huh. I tell you what though, I know what is me. When I smoke dope, my sketches are tight. Huh. And then you have the sketch artist or the artist, the starving artist who's overweight. I live in an organic life, you could say. Oh, do you? The pool guy's cock isn't even that. I've never seen a pool guy come 3 times a week. Organic. And that's where your drawings come from. Clearly we can tell. I mean, how many fucking times can you draw the sun and the trees and then the rest is the sky? That's just mad. That's just taking up space. In different layers and contours. Yeah, that's it. I can paint a great sky with no clouds. Thank you. That's somebody else's background for something great. This person takes their time. I like it. I smoke and I take my time. I'm high strung. I couldn't even imagine myself on speed doing this shit. Although it may be interesting. It would look more like a dolly. Santiago, Chile. Okay, this is that guy. There's a, what was his name? What the hell is his name? Shit, cutie pie. Outsiders, you know what I mean? Hello, you. Something like that. A friend who's, just be aware of this shit. Yeah, there's a lady here. I don't know if you're into art stuff, artifacts, relics. Pay attention to the bottom of somebody's pleated pants. You know, with shit like this. This motherfucker broke. Okay. I don't know if it's me or you. Somebody smells like they've been smoking for 3 days and drinking for 6. But I gotta get outside. Somebody has a impoverished mindset when it comes to hygiene. And they're stern on that shit. King, so it's stern. This is one of them. I smell better when I sweat. It's my natural juices, my healthy, Celtic heritage. Oh. This motherfucker jumps in the ocean or the sea or some shit like this. Some hobby shit. I jump into under the sea. Under the sea. This is one of them. I give it from the land. The land is tainted and poisoned, sir. This whole land is tainted and poisoned. At the very least, it's tainted and poisoned from the disrespect of previous ancestors. You know, you don't know where that dirt is coming from that you take to plant something on your own property. You don't know what sorrow is connected to that land that now you remove that, you disturb it, and then you fill in something else to build off of that. I'm not saying that you know. It's not like we have it's not all Native American, goddammit. It's not all reservations and Native American land is sacred land. We need to get that program out of there. A lot of Tibetan, Angolian, it's sacred. Thank you. This is, what is this? No, somebody can pick up that you know that he's a fraud. And it could have been by you. Huh? And I think he wants to leave, but he's waiting for refreshments. Yep. He's waiting for the drinks to come out. Was it supposed to be wine or something like that? You know what I would do? Be that woman. Bring out some wine and some refreshments, and then take a pause before you bring out the big. Let this man feel like he has some kind of dignity before he leaves on his own accord. Give him that option, right? He already sensed that he can pick it up. This will be his opportunity to walk out on something because he couldn't do it with something else and it's been eaten at him. So what he does is he looks for opportunities that aren't necessarily financial gain, but for as an opportunity for him to strike first, right? Yeah, he's going through it too. Now, I'm not sure if it's me or you, but if I was in this situation, there's a second part to that. If I was in that situation and it was like I feel, I would want somebody to help me. Try and drag your Cash App or PayPal, okay? But just don't keep them. That's what you do. You put a little bit of, here you go. There's something better than what you think that brought you here to do this to me out there. Whatever pissed you off or put that on you where you're doing this to someone that doesn't deserve it, let me show you a little act of kindness as a little, it's an olive fig branch. You feel me? You do with that what you will, but don't say that there wasn't someone or something that gave you this opportunity to make something off of that, which it's not always immediate finances. It's taking this free drink, these free food, this ability for me to be here in this beautiful environment with maybe the people aren't so beautiful inside, but it's makes me feel different. And I was served wine and cheese cuts. And then I nodded, because they know that means thank you for your time and for having me here. And I leave like a man or a woman. For the woman who's in this situation, I just walk around downtown. What the fuck is there for homeless? And sometimes they have these things. And I walk in and I look around and I wait till they offer me one, though, or that I feel it's comfortable. Because these are the people who they feel I don't fit in, you know. And once in a while, I get tested to do things, or I get tested in situations, and then the universe rewards me. Sometimes it is just a few glasses of wine on what some in Philly would have, I don't know if they still do it, call it First Friday, where you would just go into museums and see different upcoming artists and shit, and they would have free wine and stuff like that. Yeah, it was a cooler time. Trying to hack your Cash App. Well, hold on. It's hard to get near you. You're not offering any kind of energy to anyone. You don't have it. I don't feel like you have anything to give. So it's protecting you in some way. You had to cut off. Someone could have. There could be something about you divorcing someone or not wanting anything to do with someone, and they, I don't know what you do, but you look like you're a business owner, entrepreneur, or something on your own. I mean, this you could have 8 to 10. Ooh. 3. You could have 3, and they got to every one of them. They can block somehow. I don't know how this happens. They do it digitally. Is this a digital curse remove? This is RT Jennings. I just jumped in her. Is this a digital curse that now they can pull? It feels like some people, if they weren't programmed to tap into the quantum world, which is dangerous when the creator's already here and has that ability. If you're trying to mimic the creator, this world will never be the same. And that's that. No, pay attention to somebody now when they know that you got some kind of something. They could just be watching and paying attention to your activity. Okay, this one got a $5,000 funding. Oh, okay. We're gonna slow leak her tire. You're gonna pull up. You're gonna help her change a tire. I don't know how to change a tire. Ha. And then here we go back. Can we please go back to the past? There are some women like, I had a flat tire and a woman stopped and helped me. Ooh, now if this is an agenda thing, I watched hundreds of cars with men, even some in tow trucks, go right past me. Do I have to bring a wig and wear a jacket, or do I have to have a bulge? Do I have to put a sock in my crotch and wear a hat to get a motherfucker to pull over and want to help me? Whew. That may be a good idea. Yeah, truth. That's how, just you never know. It could be a dire emergency. I feel like some of you have deep voices. There's somebody that you said something to a little while ago that they just can't let this go. I don't know if it's me or you. This is someone that you were in a relationship with. But I feel like secret love, yeah. That's what we are. I feel you hooked up as children before. This reminds me of Love and Basketball or something like that. Yeah, both. There's this is very talented, gifted. Could tell that you both were fated. No, you both. It's both for this one, or it's not your story, or you alter it however you feel. It's like they both had the same dream, right? Well, one wanted to be more of a chemist or a botanist or something with science, plants, right? Cultivationist. And then these could even be sisters. And then another one was more of an astrologer, but they're both nature. One dress is a little different. One's a little more open with their body. Like, I'll go outside and pull the hose in naked. This is my property. Nobody's around. Somebody has a whole ranch on like a 500,000 square foot friggin' property. And there's a woman, a sister or a roommate or something. It's like, you could go out back and get that naked? Yeah, because I can. You gain 60 pounds. It's different. Yeah. Yeah, look, my shit's tight. Or we're the same build, but someone else's skin is just a little bit tighter and it's different. This one moves a little bit. I don't feel like she has to move much. This one just sit here and just watch. Maybe it's the differences in what you're doing. This one here with the astrologer feels to me more of a naturalist, a nature lover, where I will go and I'll fetch the water. If I had to, on that one, I'll fetch this. I'll go pick flowers and shit like that. She likes to walk through nature. She likes to explore shit. This one here is like, I'm just going to sit here and watch this plant grow. But you have to do that with what you're in. You understand? It's not that either one of you are wrong. It's that the line of work that you're in, one is required to move around. This could even be that she tests water and stuff like that. I'm getting that for some type of outfit, we'll call it. Testing for nanos and everything. I feel people are testing the land where they would land to see what is it that seems to be keeping us bound inside, that seems to be keeping us bound on a hole. There has to be something. What is it? Can you bind someone? I believe what happened was they had space stations everywhere where they created robotic versions of certain people, and they connected their that would be the AI etheric body, so to speak. Yep, they connected that somehow through means which I think some of you know it could happen to your physical body, so that they could torture your etheric body. Do you understand what I'm saying here? It's a super dangerous situation, and if you know where any of these facilities are, if they don't crumble just because something said no, and that's just that, you know. So we have this secret lover, yeah, and you got some kind of spiritual message. Many, 12, about them tying somebody up, and I feel like they could feel you pulling back, and they can even feel you that you're ready to fight. Why are you there and you don't just leave? Because I feel like it's, well, oh, are you supposed to sleep with this man? Doesn't he seem aggressive? The reason why you're apprehensive is because he's sick. I mean, sick. Yeah, he with a lot of people, man. And it could be forced. So, at the very least, he just, anybody. You know, what you taking on, let's not talk about the medical part, but just the spiritual part of what's on these people. How many entities are on that person, in that person? Boom, 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 boom. You got 5, say they all got 7. You got fucking 35. Now all of a sudden, you're sleeping with 45 motherfuckers because then you got personalities. Now you're taken into your DNA. I get off you and I become a whole other motherfucker. I come in, I do my shot, I take a little hit of this. I'm good. I get my bath or I get my shower. By the time I get out, my ice is perfectly melted. I can put my finger in it and do a little, I get off my husband, I get off my wife, and I have to do it all over again. And then I have to alleviate that part. Well, that's weird. Yeah, this is definitely a marriage here. I don't know who this is, but somebody thinks it's tattoos on someone's dick that making it look like that. I just don't feel like that's all that's there. Okay. Sleek and black. I'm tired of seeing that. Ripple and mirage. Can you feel? Oh. And then I'm gonna end it. Pay attention to those of you who feel you've closed all of the third eyes. Do any of you realize you have over 30 in your body? That some of your organs, it's a information center. You feel that? All of my information centers are officially shut down. I think that's, you may be able to feel, that's command. You may be able to feel something coming off from people. Because I think for some of you, your discernment was shot to shit in the past. And it was like, very funny, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Samuel. I'm a predator. Well, come in. We have stovetop waiting here. Yeah, come on in for dinner, right? Cogni. Too nice. And now it's, wow, this is great. I said I was going in. I lied. All right, get over it. This smells fucking great. There's carrots cooked in a beef stew or some type of stew. I say, yeah, you know, we've been on the road again. What are you taking in? Are you taking in just anybody and feeding them, ma'am? They come in with these backpacks. Check how new the backpacks look, as opposed to the clothes they're wearing and the way that they put dirt on their faces, ma'am. Their shoes are new. Yeah, they smell like alcohol, where they've been drinking in the sun, and there's a woman who knows, and that if that's tequila, you will try to kill me. She's had many, many bad experiences with men and even a few women who drank in the sun, drank tequila, especially in the Mexican sun. I would just do this. I would keep your neighbor around. I would spend time with this neighbor, whether you're attracted to them or not. I mean, they could have just lost a wife. Or just got divorced or something. But yeah, I do feel like somebody just buried somebody. I would spend time with that person. I don't know where you live, but it feels like this could be around your area right now. All right, see you. Hope this helps.